Birchat Kohanim. Since we have so many beautiful Kohanim in this minyan, and all of us Israelites want to get their bracha, so for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be learning Hilchos Birkat Kohanim. There's a mitzvah in the Torah, Bamidbar Vav, Chav Beis through Chav Vav. God tells Moses, tell Aaron and his children, Kotav Baruch Bnei Israel, Amor Lachem, you should tell them, and then you know the rest of it, etc., etc. Bless the Jewish people. This mitzvah applies every single day. And if a Kohen is called to bless, and he's like, nah, I don't want to bless these guys, it's an Aveira. It's a big Aveira. If a Kohen has already blessed, and then somebody says, can you bless again? It's not an Aveira if he doesn't go up, but it's a mitzvah if he does go up. And it's probably another mitzvah of the V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, because everybody wants a bracha from the holy Kohen. Now it's very interesting. The Sefer... Different minyanim.
You can say 10 times the bracha?
You can do it 10 times.
Wow.
Not only can you, it's a mitzvah. Wow. It's a double mitzvah. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha and Birchat Kohanim.
If you don't love in your heart, you're not allowed to do it.
But what Kohen could ever not love someone in their heart? Yeah, so we'll get to the specific situation where if there's issues. Now, it's very interesting chiddush of the Sefer Charedim. The Sefer Charedim is the author of the Yedid Nefesh. If I'm not mistaken, blanking his name right now, but the Sefer Charedim writes, it's not just a mitzvah for the Kohen, it's a mitzvah for us simple Israelite folk to receive the bracha. They have a bracha to bless us, and we have a bracha to receive the bracha from the Kohanim. So it's which is really flowing from a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Okay? Now, what else? A few positioning elements. You only get the bracha if the Kohen is in front of you. If you put your back to the Kohen's blessing, and you're over there writing your notes, you don't get the bracha. Okay? If you're in front of the Kohen, you also don't get the bracha. So you want to make sure.
People that are sitting there should come here.
If they're on the side, they still get the bracha. Even if they're parallel, they still get the bracha. But if that's part of the reason why it's a little challenging. Here, I guess you're still in front of them, but I like davening here because that way I get the bracha from all the Kohanim. You want to get the bracha. Now, who else gets the bracha? Anyone who wanted to come to shul, but they couldn't. They were oynes. So let's say women, they're not chayiv children. A man who couldn't come and use an oynes, he also gets the bracha. But if someone could have came to minyan and didn't come to minyan for no good reason, he does not get the bracha of Birchat Kohanim. Now, the bracha, the Kohen can actually have specific intentions to bless you. And I heard a beautiful story about a man who had a very bad dream, vividly bad dream, a rabbi. And he went to the, I think it was Rav Pam, if I'm not mistaken, and he said, should I fast? Because the concept of fasting when you have a very bad dream to nullify the fast. And he said, no, I'll have you in mind in Birchat Kohanim. You say the special prayer, and let's see if it works. And he did, and he had him in mind to get rid of the evil whatever energy. And he went up to him and he said, did it get rid of it? And he's like, yes, it got rid of it, which is good. So he didn't have to fast. So a Kohen can have specific intentions in mind. And if you want to befriend Kohanim, it's a good idea, because then they'll have you in mind when they bless you. And then we'll receive the special bracha. When I was in Chutz La'aretz, I tried when I could to go to the Sephardi minyan. Because Sephardim say Birchat Kohanim even in Chutz La'aretz, generally. Whereas us Ashkenazi folk, unfortunately in Chutz La'aretz, they don't do Birchat Kohanim except for Yom Tif. And so you don't get the special bracha. So the wise man gets the bracha. Should all be blessed. Even though I'm not a Kohen, I still want to bless you all to receive the bracha from the Kohen. And we'll continue learning the laws of Birchat Kohanim next week. Be'ezrat Hashem.